Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac season replay. Today's matchup is between the Oakland Athletics and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the A's today is whose record is 11-7 with a 4.29 ERA, and pitching for the Tigers is Dan, whose record is 9-3 with a 2.88 ERA. Okay, I am back after a day. Yesterday I needed to, I just didn't have enough time to get a game in. Today, and I'm still kind of in shock after Jeff Robinson pitched that first shutout of his career. A great performance and a good way to wrap up the series versus the Indians, winning 2 out. So we hop on the bus and come back to Detroit for a quick 3-game series versus Oakland. I believe this is the first time we faced them all season. And then we go on the road to Seattle and then come back home to play Texas. I don't really think the schedule maker looked at the mass transportation schedule either. So I'm not sure how that would work out in real life, but nonetheless, we're back home. And we're going to play the A's here. We're going to look at their roster momentarily. I just want to take a moment here to remind everybody that we do have the duck race coming up during game 120. We are giving away 4 prizes this time around. We have an update to one of the prizes. The third place prize was going to be a 2014 Donruss Willie Horton autograph card, and I was told by the person who was selling me the card on Mercari that he didn't realize it had already been sold on his eBay site, and so we need to replace that item in the giveaway. I don't have an item yet. I probably will have it picked out by tomorrow's game, so stick around for that tomorrow, and I will let you know what the third place prize is whenever this happens, and it's happened a few times so far since we've been doing these giveaways. We always go with something bigger and better. So instead of a Willie Horton autograph, who was a pretty good player for Detroit, we're going to go with a autograph for a Hall of Fame level player. I just have to choose what that is, and like I said, I'll have that probably set up by tomorrow. So the first place prize is a $40 gift certificate to my Mercari page in Brainiac bucks. So you can go to my Mercari page and pick up $40 worth of merchandise. Second place is the 2005 Donruss Cal Ripken Jr. Game-worn jersey relic card. Third place will be determined, hopefully tomorrow. And fourth place is the 1990-91 Hoops Mark Jackson basketball card that has the Menendez brothers sitting in the crowd. We have 7 contestants so far. There's still plenty of time to get in on this, of course. Our current 7 contestants are Julio L., who is the Scholar Duck down here. Then we have Charismatic Dad as the Vampire Duck. We have Replay Dugout as a regular old duck. Freddie C. is a Rudolph Duck. James K. is a regular old duck. Thomas D. is, I don't know if it's a light purple duck, I guess. And then Jeremiah M. I don't know what that is supposed to be. A snail, perhaps. So those are our current 7 contestants. Welcome back to Jeremiah. I haven't seen him in a while. It's good to see that he's still around. If you want to get in on the giveaway, you must be a subscriber. Please live in the United States, and let me know in the comments below that you want in, and I will make sure that we get you added to the duck race. You have to game 119 to enter, so let's get in and do that right away. We'll take a look at here really quick at the Oakland lineup and pitching staff. The pitchers are really interesting. I can't wait to show you that. Here is the roster and bench players for Oakland. You'll see they got 3 players tired as we approach this series. Robin Yount still hanging in there. He's only 30 years old in this game, And yet, he's only 29. He's not even 30. He started when he was 18. And yet, I'm kind of surprised that he's still an everyday player. They've really downgraded him. He's a 79 overall rating. And yet he plays every day, and he's actually keeping Cal Ripken Jr. from being the shortstop on this team. Ripken has a worse rating than Yount. Carlton Fisk is the backup catcher. He's almost non-existent in this game. He's 37 years old. And then you can take a look here at the rest of the lineup. They use the same lineup versus lefties and righties. Stan Jefferson's got 56 stolen bases already. Leading the team in home runs is Kevin Mitchell, who's a previous Sim MVP in our series. And then you look at the rest of the bench here, and you'll see that also they've had a few players that have made it to the majors this season. Scrolling down, there's Tony Brewer and Dan Rohrmeyer, Tori Lavello, and they don't have anybody on the IL. Now let's take a look here really quick at the pitching staff. This blows my mind. If you look at their minor league system for pitchers, not a single pitcher has been needed to come up from the minors this year. There has not been an injury at all. Every player in the rotation and in the bullpen has been there since spring training. So that is a remarkable feat. I don't know that I've ever seen that happen. I don't know what their key to success is in keeping their pitchers healthy when we just get blown up every week. I know we are the 5th best a team that spends their money on the health of their organization. So I don't know why they're doing so well. But they have the same closer they've had all year and the same 5 pitchers in the rotation. And we're going to face Mike Warren today, who is the staff ace. Even Denny Martinez, El Presidente, is having a good year for them. So there's the roster for the A's, and we'll take a look here at the standings. They're in second place, 7 games back of Chicago. And they still are in it technically, but I think Chicago's probably going to run away with this before too long. Okay, let's go ahead and start today's ball game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and or subscribe to the channel. We've got our ace, Dan Petry, on the mound to face Mike Warren, so I feel fairly confident if Jeff Robinson can have the start like he did yesterday. There's no reason that Dan Petry can't keep the ball rolling here. We're waiting for the game to auto. And whenever we do the duck race, we have that up and able to for all of you to see who's the contestants so far. It always takes up so much memory that it. Look here at Dan Petry. Come on, let's move along here. Not sure what the deal is. There it is. Okay, we're good. Dan Petry on the mound. And all of our bullpen is available. Now we have the injury to Dave Smith, which means Todd Fisher is our closer now. We got Bert Blyleven healthy. Of course, we had the day off yesterday as a team. And so everyone is good to go today. And looking at our lineup, we have all the good guys in there versus Mike Warren. All the everyday players are in the lineup today. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Oakland Athletics. Batting leadoff in center field is Stan Jefferson. Batting second at second base is Shooty BABITT. Batting third in left field is Kevin Mitchell. Batting cleanup and catching is Mickey TETTLETON. Batting fifth at first base. Batting sixth in right field is Mike Davis. Batting seventh and DHing is Tony Phillips. Batting eighth at third base is Ken Oberkfell. And batting ninth at shortstop is Robin Yount. Okay, we'll take a look here at Dan Petry making his 19th start of the year. 9-3, has a chance to become the first Tigers pitcher to get 10 victories. He's got a 2.88 ERA, 62 strikeouts, and 115 and 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .218 against him. He does have a complete game. His fastball topping out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 46.2%. The fastball is his out pitch, rated a 90, and a slider rated an 82. Even his secondary pitches are just a tick below league average. Overall rated an 88. The 26-year-old righty is a free agent after the 86 season. We'll take a look at his log. He's won 5 decisions in a row. Coming off that complete game against Milwaukee. He went 9 innings, giving up 4 runs on 8 hits, walking 3, striking out 4. We'll take a look at the Tigers' defense. Solid at every position, in theory, with, of course, Barry Larkin being our weakest link, rated an 81. If we have the victory, if we have the lead late in the ball game, we'll swap him out for Dougie Baker. Otherwise, I have confidence in all these guys. Here we go. Switch hitter Stan Jefferson leading it off. 56 stolen bases and 13 home runs. That's not too bad for a leadoff hitter. As versus Dan Petry. And another delay. This will pass momentarily. I apologize, guys. Whenever I pull up the duck race, something always happens. There's a ground ball to short. And Jefferson out at first. 1 down. Next man up is Shooty BABITT, having a real career in our sim. 0-2 count, and Petry strikes out BABITT. First K for Petry. Not really a strikeout pitcher. He's good for 3 or 4 a game. And Kevin Mitchell, batting .318, 22 home runs, pops it up into foul ground for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for Dan. We go to the bottom of the first. We'll take a look here at the Tigers lineup. Batting leadoff in center field is Willie Wilson. Batting second at shortstop is Barry Larkin. Batting third and catching is Damon BERRYHILL. Batting cleanup in right field is Jim EISENREICH. Batting fifth and DHing is Terry Kennedy. Batting sixth at third base is Mike Pagliarulo. Batting seventh in left field is Kevin Bass. Batting eighth at first base is Rusty Tillman. And batting ninth at second base is Whitaker. Okay, Mike Warren, 24-year-old right-hander, making his 26th start of the year. 11-7 with a 4.29 ERA, 120 strikeouts, and 180 and a third innings pitched. Opponents are batting .234 against him. He's got 3 complete games and a shutout. Fastball topping out at 93 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 47.1%. His fastball is his best pitch, rated a 91. A curve that's an 86, and a splitter that's an 83. Overall rated an 86. The 24-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the year. I believe in real life, the 85 season was the last year that he pitched in the majors. So you'll see that he's had a pretty good career, 60-30 overall. That's way better than he did in real life. Take a look at his log. Yeah, he's coming off a victory over the Royals, 6 2/3, with 3 runs given up, 8 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Let's take a look at the defense for the A's. All of their outfield positions are below league average. So Kevin Mitchell, center fielder Jefferson, and right fielder Mike Davis, all below league average. At second base, with Shooty BABITT below league average. Behind home plate is Mickey Tettleton. Does not have a good arm. Rated a 74, but I think he won the Gold Glove last year. Did he not? No, he did not. Okay. All right. Which makes sense. I mean, as a fielder, he's okay, but he's got no range and no arm. So we'll run on him today if we can. And Willie Wilson, he's the man to do it. He leads off against Mike Warren. 1-0 count. Fly, pop up to second for out number 1. I don't know about you, but this delay is annoying me here. Barry Larkin, a possible base hit to center, falls in for a single. We're not going to go for 2. Barry Larkin has 92 speed, but he's only got 3 stolen bases and he's been thrown out 3 times. So let's let Damon Berryhill swing away. Berryhill batting .270 with 19 total home runs this year. And he does strike out, so now we will send Larkin with 2 outs, try to get that runner in scoring position. Jim EISENREICH at the plate, and Larkin is going right down the middle. He struck. I mean, why do we even try? We've made 5 attempts since we decided to steal again, and we're 2 for 5. And Mickey Tettleton, the worst arm in the American League, just threw out Barry Larkin. We go to the top of the second. Mickey Tettleton will lead it off. Switch hitting catcher, cleanup hitter with only 6 home runs, batting under 200. And Petry strikes him out. He will take a walk, though. But Petry gets him on Ks. 1 out. Here's Joe DeSA, first baseman. And he strikes out on a check swing. Petry coming out firing strikes. Now bring up the right fielder, Mike Davis, with a ground ball to Lou. Lou makes the play. 6 in a row for Petry. We go to the bottom of the second. Joe EISENREICH will lead it off. He was at the plate when Larkin was gunned down. EISENREICH flies out to left center. Terry Kennedy up. A comebacker to Warren. I think Kennedy might be done. Let's look at his log. Batting .221. His average has dropped from .299 to .284 in the last 20 games. I guess he does have games with back-to-back hits at least. I just feel like he doesn't do anything but get an occasional double. And Mikey Pegs pulls it to first. Moving along, top of the third, switch hitter Tony Phillips. When he was on the Tigers, he always batted leadoff or second because he did walk a lot. And Petry strikes him out. 4 Ks for Peaches. 1 out. Here is the third baseman, Ken Oberkfell. Now, this guy plays everywhere, doesn't he? Yeah, I mean, he's not bad anywhere other than center field and catcher. He's at third base today. Kind of a super utility guy. And Petry throws the ball like a foot outside and strikes out Oberkfell. This has got to be a season high for Petry with 5 strikeouts. Let's see if he can get Robin Yount. 2-2 count. And he strikes out the side. Oh, my God. Who is this guy? Petry, 6 strikeouts through 3 innings. We go to the bottom of the third. Here's Kevin Big Hit Bass striking out. 2nd K for Warren. Couple of aces matching each other's performance. Tillman with a ground ball to second. And Sweet Lou. Oh, an infield single. That's a cheap shot. Runner on first. You know what? Let's steal. 71% chance. Whitaker, not known for his speed. In real life, did not steal very many bases, but why not give it a shot? Inside pitch, and Whitaker is successful when Willie Wilson was not. He is 2 for 2. And in scoring position for Willie Wilson. 2-2 count to Wilson, and he strikes. Oh no, ground ball to second. And that'll do it. All right. With that little bit of a delay, I thought he struck out. Top of the fourth, no score. Stan Jefferson Lining it to the left. Kevin Bass on his horse, making the catch. And then Shooty walks. That is the first base runner. Babbitt on first for Kevin Mitchell. You do not want to walk the batter in front of Kevin. It's a ground ball to second. Could be a double play. No. Mitchell beats out the relay throw. Babbitt forced at second. So 2 down. Mitchell on first for Mickey. And Telton strikes out 7 Ks for Petry. I have no idea what the hell's going on. I do need a drink of my coffee here. Okay. Bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Barry Larkin. Had a single. Thrown out stealing. Ground ball to short. And an error. A throwing error on Robin Yount, allowing Larkin to go to second. So we're going to get some runs. They're going to be unearned, but we'll take whatever we can get. Warren walks Berryhill. That's a good move. Set up the double play. Cleanup hitter Jim Eisenreich. We could use a clutch hit. Oh, that's a big-time clutch hit. A 3-run home run, all unearned. No, only the first run was unearned. Tigers are up 3-0. 16th home run of the season for Eisenreich, 11th as a Tiger. Still nobody out. Kennedy grounded to the pitcher and now has struck out. 1 down. Mikey Pags will take a walk. So Warren has gone wild here. And Kevin Bass flies out to left. Of course, Mike Warren threw a no-hitter in his career, in his very brief career. And last night, Blake Snell threw a no-hitter. I always call Blake Snell McLovin. I always think he looks like the character. Now Blake Snell has the goatee to kind of get rid of his baby face. But I still call him McLovin. First and second, 2 down. It's a long inning for Warren. A wild pitch, moving the runners up. So everything has gone wrong here. A wild pitch, an error, a 3-run home run, a couple of walks. And Whitaker jacks it! 6-run 4th inning. Whitaker's 14th home run. Finally seeing a little bit of production from Whitaker. He's batting .273 with 5 home runs in his last 20 games. This is exactly what the Tigers need. And then Willie Wilson will ground out. And that'll do it. So the Tigers put 6 on the board in the bottom of the 4th inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Joe DeSA will lead it off. And a double down the line. DeSa, his 15th double of the season. Kind of an everyday player after barely playing at all last year. So a leadoff double, that's the first hit of the game. This is where they're going to get some of their runs back. At least 3, I'm going to guess. Mike Davis, fly ball to center. Wilson will make the catch. DeSa will hold. That's a wise decision. 1 out. Tony Phillips flies out to right center. DeSa will tag here. And it will be up to Ken Oberkfell to get that run in. 3-1 count. Fly ball to right. Catchable. Out number 3. So we keep the A's off the board. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Warren's coming back out. Wait, how's that possible? Okay, if somebody out there is smarter than me, explain the scoring. So there was an error to start off the inning. A base runner got on, and then a home run. Somehow, I would think all of the runs would have been unearned, and yet, because it was a 3-run home run, 2 runs were earned, and then the subsequent 3 runs on the 3-run home run by Whitaker were all unearned. That makes no sense. In my mind, I don't know. Like, maybe I missed something there. If you know, I'd like to know. Larkin strikes out. 4 Ks for Warren. Here's Berryhill. He's got a walk today. Flying out to right. I like the fact that we are hitting home runs, and it's our left-handed bats hitting home runs in Tiger Stadium. That's what we're supposed to be doing. It's a 58% more likely chance in Tiger Stadium, as EISENREICH gets another hit, to hit a home run. So we should be crushing it. All of our left-handed hitters should be hitting more home runs. Put another one on the board. Terry Kennedy goes Oppo Taco, a 2-run shot, his 15th, and you know, it's almost like the middle of the season. You get the early part where we hit home runs. The middle of the season, nothing happens because the game is evening itself out from all the early offense, and now we're in the latter half and we're hitting home runs again. That was a ball pounded from the dirt. TETTLETON doesn't have good range, and he does commit an error. That will be it for Mike Warren. The defense did not help him out today. Bill Mooneyham is coming in. He is their long reliever. He's thrown 56 innings in 21 games. He's 0-1 with a 3.04 ERA. Opponents are batting .242 against him. He's got 2 saves and a really good fastball. Topping out at 92 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 46%. A curveball and a fastball, both pretty decent. Overall rated an 83. The 24-year-old righty is arbitration eligible at the end of the 87 season, and you may note that it shows him that he's already tired a day until he's actually rested. So he must have pitched yesterday or the day before. He comes in with a runner on first and 2 down. Kevin Bass rips it down the right field line. Can Pag score from first? Oh! They hold him up at third base. 9th double for Kevin Bass. 2nd and 3rd. Here's Rusty Tillman. 1-1 count. And a base hit to left. Will that score 2? Yes, it does. 10-0 Detroit. Rusty driving in 2 runs. Man, I love games like this. And then Lou will fly out to Jefferson in center field. And that will do it. We go to the top of the 6th with Robin Yount leading off. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. This is definitely a tale of 2 different teams here. This is going to be the 3rd time through the lineup when you get to Jefferson. And we are going to be 4 times through the lineup starting next inning. So that tells you a lot about how this game has gone if you didn't see the score. Another leadoff double, though, for the A's, this time by Robin Yount. 16th of the season. Runner on second for Stan Jefferson. And Robin Yount steals 3rd, down 10 runs in the 6th. I mean, that's just stupid. That's poor programming. And I'm not really surprised. Okay, so this is where Petry's going to give up a shit ton of runs. And there's really nothing we're going to be able to do about it. Will this be an error? It has to be, right? No? Oh. Is this going to be a 3-run home run by Mitchell? Will Jefferson with a 99 speed, faster than Ricky Henderson, will he steal second? I think he's got to, right? No, full count. Oh, he strikes out. 8 Ks for Dan Petry. And a chance here to get out of the jam. A 194 hitter, Tettleton is, versus righties. And he strikes him out. Oh, my God. Everything is going the Tigers' way. I mean, I'm very pleasantly surprised. All right. Willie Wilson leading it off versus Mooneyham. Probably shouldn't even be in the game today. Wilson grounds out. He's 0 for 4. Barry Larkin gets the second hit. And he stretches it into a double. Good hustle, a hustle double for Larkin, his 15th. When you're up 10 runs, you can take chances that you might not normally take. Berryhill will pop it up. He's got another offer. And Jimmy Eyes, he's got a 2-run home run today. And a base hit to right. Larkin around third. Oh! Oh, it's like right there? I mean, if that's where it really would be, he would not go. We're up 10 runs, and you would probably not send him, right? So we're gonna pretend like that's the right thing to do. And we'll give Terry Kennedy a chance to drive in some runs. Oh, 1 count. And a comebacker to the pitcher. Okay, into the 7th inning. Petry's was wobbly last inning. Looking at his log. Yeah, this is a season high in strikeouts with 9. I mean, let's try to get him to 10. That would be sweet. We're going to go ahead and take out Barry Larkin. We could actually probably sub in some other players, but I just don't want to do that to Dan Petry. Here's Joe DeSA. Now this would be, if DeSA flies out to right, this would be a great game to get Burt Blyleven in there. And we might do that here. See if Burt Blyleven has anything left in the tank, you know? Popping it up. He's not going to get his 10th strikeout. I think that's going to be it for Petry. I know he's got a shutout going, but this game is in hand. So we're going to take out Pags and bring in Doug DeSinse. DeSinse does not have a hit yet this year for the Tigers. We pulled him off the scrap heap, and he grounds out to second. Kevin Big Hit Bass will take the cut. Ground ball to second base. And Rusty, full count. Ground ball to short. Oh, an error! Another error by Yount. The A's have committed more errors than they have hits. I mean, this is stupid, right? I mean, I'm glad we're winning, but this is not the way it should be. And Whitaker will drive in another run. It'll be unearned. And he's out at second. We try to stretch that double. 11-0 Detroit. Okay, Petry pitched very well. And we're going to bring in Burt Blyleven. We'll take a look at him real quick. He made 4 starts for Detroit in April, and then he got injured for the whole season up until yesterday. We re-signed him. We cut his ass, paid him out for half of his salary. He was in a walk year anyway. And then we just brought him back because of Dave Smith. Now, Bert Blyleven has had a terrible rating for 3 seasons, and you can see how well he's pitched in that time for us. So there's no reason to think that he still can't pitch well, but we can't use him as a starter. I mean, there's no point. But if he could give us occasional out from the bullpen, I think he could be useful. All right, DeSa in at third base. He's not so good defensively anymore in the game. Oh, poop. OBERKFELL walks. So Blyleven walks the first batter he's faced since April. Robin Yount trying to make up for those errors. Base hit the left. OBERKFELL on third. We won't let this go very long. And a wild pitch scores the first run of the game for the A's. Blyleven's certainly rusty. There's an out as he flies out to the left. Yount does not advance. 1 down. Shooty BABITT. Ground ball to short. Baker makes an error. Okay. So there's nothing we're going to be able to do here until the game decides it's over. Blyleven coming out. We're going to bring in Carl Willis to go after Mickey. Play back for a potential double play. Popping it up. Error. No. All right. And we'll bring in the creeper for the lefties. And so that's the first run scored in 17 innings or more. Because we won the previous game, because we had the shutout by Robinson the previous game, we went into extras and we won. So I'm not sure, maybe 20 innings we didn't give up a run. Okay, Willie Wilson coming out of the game for Eddie Milner. Ground ball to third. Out number 1. Doug Baker committed his 100th error. Grounding out, and Berryhill striking out. Terrible game for Berryhill. We go to the 9th inning. Milner out in center. Gibson looking to wrap this up. Mike Davis popping up. Lefty on lefty violence. And then we've got a switch hitter. Tony Phillips batting .228 versus lefties. Gibson strikes him out, and it's down to you, Ken OBERKFELL. A base hit. One-two count to Yount. And a pop. Lots of poppers. Error. Well, Tigers win 11-1. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. Sloppy ball game, too. 4 total errors. Oh, no! Oh, no! No! Well, that tells us all we need to know about the season right there. Teddy Higuera is not only done for the year, he is basically done until, what, July of next year. And he's not under contract. So thank God we did not sign him for a long-term deal, because we would be screwed. Wow. 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 shit. Let's look at our pitchers. Now we're in real trouble. I mean, I don't think the answer is Bert Blyleven, right? I mean, I didn't get that feeling from that performance. He only got one out, walked two, had a wild pitch, gave up a hit. Oh, I think it was a double. We're going to go ahead and put him in that role. Because I don't think we have any other option at the moment. I guess we bring up Gumpert for now. And Teddy will go on the DL. Oh, brother, that sucks. I don't know what this game's problem is. Now, Teddy Higuera, I mean, in real life, I think he was all but done with his career. I think he had one more year in real life, and then he was pretty much done. So maybe the game recognizes that. I don't know. I haven't gone in and looked at his, like, editable stats, but... All right, so that was a heartbreaking loss. I mean, heartbreaking win with the loss of Teddy Higuera. We'll take a look at the standings. We didn't even gain anything on that. We've won 3 in a row, but we're not gaining. And we just lost our Cy Young Award winning pitcher. So that's a tough one. We've lost our closer and our best pitcher. Now, there's the National League. All right. Headline news, Brainiac Baseball, Daily Beat, Whitaker gets 4 RBIs, and then the Higuera knee injury. Transactions. Okay. Rick Steirer is going to miss a couple games. No big deal for the Angels. Frank Wills is going to miss 3 weeks for the Royals. He was in AAA anyway. You know about Teddy Higuera missing 8 months. And Dennis Martinez, El Presidente, for our opponent, is going to miss his start against us. So let's do 2 things here. One, let's go to Oaktown and see who that pitcher is going to be. Oh, weird. Okay, so they just move everybody up 1. And Bill Mooneyham, who we just saw pitch quite a bit today, will move up, and he might not even have to make a start. Keith Atherton gets called up. So that's their first injury all year. And if Keith Atherton doesn't pitch, we'll never know the difference. Also, so the second thing I want to do, let's just look at the free agent list for pitchers and see if anybody out there got released that's a starter that we could use, but it doesn't look like it. There's all the schlubs at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, these are just a bunch of garbage pitchers. Oh, Chris Knapp. Scott McGregor. Feed your lawn. Let's see. Oh, there's Milt Wilcox. I mean, he's actually worse. I'd like there to be somebody a little bit better. Bob Stanley. Hey, Tom Filer. We actually tried to make him work for a little while. Tippy Martinez. A lot of these guys are undrafted free agents, so there's no point in even giving any real consideration. I mean, Chris Knapp would be an okay 5th starter. At least he looked like he was capable. I'm not really seeing anybody here. Yeah, there's really nobody other than like future minor leaguers. So Chris Knapp, what does he look like? He was out of baseball by 81 in real life. Wow. Well, he doesn't walk more than he strikes out. Did not pitch at all last year in the majors. 8-12 in AAA with a sub-4 ERA. Yeah, we're going to sign him and put him in AAA. Sign him to a minor league deal. Let's see. Then we'll look at our roster. And there's Chris Knapp. You know, I don't know. He's got one really good pitch. He's got a changeup. It's an 87 and a lively fastball that's below league average. So I think what we do is we give Bert Blyleven a chance to make a start. And if that doesn't work, then we'll add Chris Knapp, who did he even pitch it at all? Yeah, he's just been a free agent. So we'll leave him in the minors for at least a start or two, and then we'll consider. Our other options are Vicente Palacios, who has one good pitch. He's only 22 years old. Split time between AA and AAA. And Terry Taylor has done the same. He's actually looks good. And could be, he's only 21. I mean, I just don't think that he's ready. We've got nobody in AA, and we already gave Tom Glavine a minor a bullpen job, and he didn't do so well. Jim Abbott is just drafted. I mean, we just don't have anybody. So, I mean, the game has kind of made up its mind for us. We've won 3 in a row. We haven't gained any games. And they've taken away our closer and our best starter. That's all you need to know about Baseball Mogul. Okay, that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow and play game 2 of the series. Like and or subscribe and get your name in the duck race. Be a subscriber. Let me know in the comments below, and we will get you added. Here's a Time Travel Tuesday that you can check out if you need a little bit more entertainment. Until next time, everyone, have a great day.